Yo, peace was good. Welcome to another hip hop album review. This is part 174. The album that I will be reviewing is Eazy-E's first debut EP, titled 5150 Home for the Sick, released in 1992. This project dropped a year after Niggas for Life dropped, which I did a review for. Definitely check that out when you guys get a chance. It dropped a year after N.W.A broke up. You guys by now should know who Eazy is. I did a review on his first song, Easy Does It. I think a day ago or 2 days ago. If you haven't peeped that, definitely check it out. So getting back to this, like I said, this dropped back in 1992, like a year after Niggas for Life dropped and N.W.A broke up, whatever. You know, I guess this is something that Eazy had for a while, and then he just wanted to drop it. You know, just kind of let people know that he still have it. He still, I guess people wanted, more Eazy-E and stuff like that, because at that time he was like in his prime, like around the late '80s, early '90s. Like he was really popular. Um, so this is where he dropped. Um, Love the album cover. It just has like that, like that most wanted by the FBI kind of look to it. You know what I mean? 5150. What I looked up on is pretty much, well, based on what I researched, it's pretty much the California code for people that suffer like PTSD. People that pose like they have that's mentally challenged in a sense where um they conflict. They are a threat to themselves and to others as far as harming people. You know what I mean? So people like I say, suffer with PTSD, that's psychotic, bipolar, schizophrenic, that kind of thing. And usually you find people like that in like halfway houses, mental institutions, drug rehabs and things like that. So here in Florida, we call that the Baker Act. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much the same thing. Alright, so let me show you what the CD looks like, the album looks like. Like I showed you guys before, Easy, kind of like a sniper view of him, just like sniping somebody, about to snipe somebody. You know what I mean? Pretty dope. Oops, my bad. Um, the original looks the same. By the way, this is the 2015 reissue that came out last year, because in the past it was long out of print. You know what I mean? It's very hard to come by. It wasn't really available unless you like bought it online, or um when they dropped the two, I think it was like the 2002 or the 2003 reissue of Easy Does It, that comes with this EP. But I didn't get that one. Obviously, I wanted to get this by itself, and I'm so glad that because of the movie Straight Outta Compton, they re-released a lot of the catalog. I wish they would do that for MC Ren's Shock of the Hour, like his earlier albums and stuff like that. Even though they did that for Kiss My Black Ass, which I did a review for. But this is what the album looks like. The original looks the same pretty much. This looks the same. The only difference is it says 2015 instead of 1992. Let's see what's on here left. Oh shit. Alright. Forgot to press my alarm clock. This is what it looks like. Alright. Production is done by Bobcat, DJ Bobcat, that's done work for L Cool J and people like that. Yeah, people like that. Cole 187, aka Big Hutch of Above the Law, and Naughty by Nature. Those are the producers of the album, and Dr. Jam and Madness for Real. All right, who's produced for MC Ren and stuff like that. All right, you know how I get down. I'm gonna go through some of the tracks. All right, track one is the intro, New Year's Evil. It's pretty much easy, like a kind of like a demonic voice, just saying like I'm back, like stay tuned for like more craziness from me and stuff like that. It's very short. It's about like 50 seconds long or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty cool. Track two, Only If You Want It. That's the only single of that. Well, there's two singles of the album. The singles are Only If You Want It and Neighborhood Sniper, which I'll get into a little bit. But Only If You Want It was pretty much like the big single of the EP. They do have a video for it. Something different about this song with Eazy-E is his flow. and the type of beats that he's rapping over, like the beat that he's rapping over that song, because when you listen to it, you could tell it was influenced by Naughty by Nature, because it sounded like something Naughty by Nature would have done back in like around 91, 92, and that's because the song was produced by KG of Naughty by Nature, and Tretch wrote the song for Eazy-E. So if you notice when he raps kind of different. He raps kind of like Tretch's flow and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Tretch is in the song, but he does the chorus and stuff like that. So I thought it was pretty cool. But it's pretty much like a sexual braggadocio track, just talking about how much women he fucks and things like that. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, you can hear Tretch's influence in the song and stuff like that. So, and the dope video too for it too. Track 3, Neighborhood Sniper, was just like my favorite song off the whole EP. One of my favorite Eazy-E songs of all time. It's pretty much, he takes you through the point of view of a sniper. You know, just how he prepares him or herself before he goes on a killing spree and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. To me, definitely the best song off the album, or the EP, I should say, in my opinion. I love the video for it too. It features cocaine and Code 187 on the hook. I'm assuming that's cocaine on the hook, you know what I mean? Cause like he's rapping like, you know, with the patois and stuff like that. At first I thought it was Don Jaguar, but I looked it up. It wasn't him. It was actually cocaine that's actually doing the hook and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. And while he's doing the hook, you hear like gunshots and shit like that between the hook and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. Track 4, Niggas My Height Don't Fight. This song was okay. This is another song that was written by Threat. Who I'm assuming is Threat, because in the title, in the credits, it says Threat. So I'm assuming that he's the one that wrote the song for Eazy-E. This song is pretty much explanatory, just saying how he doesn't, you know, people his height don't fight. They end up shooting people, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the advantage of him, one of his advantages for him being short. Let me see how much time I got left. Y'all still got some time. Yeah, like I said, him being short that he is, I think he was like 5'2" or 5'3" or some shit like that, but he was really short. But just saying like how, you know, you're not gonna be taking advantage of me, like we don't fight, we just shoot you, you know what I mean? So that's what I got from that. It's pretty self-explanatory. And track 5, Merry Motherfucking Christmas. Yeah, this is pretty much like a Christmas parody, you know what I mean? Because this EP actually dropped around Christmas, like I think like a week, like probably like 2 weeks before Christmas and stuff like that. So yeah, it's pretty much a Christmas parody, but in my opinion, it didn't really fit that. It didn't really fit here, you know. It didn't really fit this album, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because just because of which I'll explain why in the end of the video, but just because of the title of this project, 5150, you know, you would expect more darker themes and things like that. Like with Merry Motherfucking Christmas, it was okay. It was just like really childish and shit like that. You know, just him doing like the Merry Christmas carols and things like that, but just perverting it, if that makes sense. Like you're saying lines like, "Oh, what I want for Christmas is like I want a VCR, I want a porno tape, and I want a hoe for Christmas and shit like that." And then there was a line where it says "ho ho ho, sit on my face" or some bullshit like that. You know what I mean? So I would have taken on. I wouldn't have put that on this song, on this EP. You know, if Ruthless Records was to put out like a Christmas compilation, I think like how Death Row did it back in the mid '90s. I think like around '96, '97. You know, I would have put that like on that Ruthless compilation, but not on this. It's just, in my opinion, it just didn't really fit the album. But overall, I feel like this could have been a little bit better, just because of the whole title of the album, or the EP, I should say. You know, I was expecting a little bit more darker, kind of like something like a Niggas for Life, like kind of like Approach to Danger, That kind of theme, like that kind of dark theme. I was kind of expecting that with this. You didn't really get that. You only got that with one song, which was Neighborhood Sniper, which to me fit the whole theme of the album, or the EP, I should say. I keep saying that. Sorry. Um, that's just my opinion. Like I feel like the rest of the songs didn't really fit here. I feel like these felt like throwaway songs from him, in my opinion. Like it wasn't his best material. It's really disappointing, but I'm glad to own it. If you're an Eazy-E fan, then this is something you should own. Especially if you're an N.W.A fan. Not really my favorite, but I expected better. And you can tell that he was trying to do things on his own because he didn't really have the help like from MC Ren and Ice-Cube and DOC and stuff like that. So which is unfortunate. You know what I mean? But I felt like this could have been better. I think the best tracks off the album was Only If You Want It, which was a single, and Neighborhood Sniper. Those are the only singles off the album. To me, the best songs off the album. The rest were kind of like throwaways, in my opinion. It just felt like songs that he just had in the stash around like 91, 92 that he recorded, and he just put it on there just for the fuck of it, just like for a tax write-off, either for a tax write-off or like, just like something, just to kind of like give you guys an appetizer, like to see what where he was up to around 91, 92, like solo wise. So that's what I felt like it was. You know what I mean? It was just like desperation on Eazy-E's part, in my opinion. But again, I wish this was a little bit more darker than, because like I said, the rest of the songs don't fit. The only song that fit the album was Neighborhood Sniper. It just had that paranoid at night, you know what I mean, like to go on a killing spree, that type of shit. You didn't really get that with this whole project, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed that review. Stay tuned for more. Peace.